Hey, how's it going, you guys? It's me, Mally, and today I kind of want to talk about my problem with modern day malls. Now, before I start this video, I just want you guys to like the video, share it to all your friends, make sure to subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. I'm trying to hit 500 subs before the end of the year, and hopefully 1,000 before the end of the year, but 500 is a good enough goal for now. So the reason I'm making this video is because I went to the Tallahassee Governor Square Mall today, which is, the mall that's in my city. And I'll be honest with you, I haven't been in probably 5 months, and it is so depressing. Now, the reason I stopped going was because I got bored of it. There was nothing new there, nothing new was coming in, there was no good food there because me personally, I would never trust mall food ever in my life just because I kind of think of it the same as a Chinese buffet. I don't know if that shit's regulated, so I try not to eat at those malls. But yeah, I haven't gone to that mall in a decent amount of time. So when I came back today, I was like, damn, I hope some shit has changed. But to my disappointment, the only thing that changed was a new food store and a Pokemon vending machine. Now, to be honest with you, I was kind of surprised by the Pokemon vending machine and I kind of liked it, I actually bought 2 new Mega Evolution packs and I didn't really get anything in them, but it's still cool to see, even though they were Japanese, but that's only because the Japanese is the only one out. But I digress. You see, I was expecting there to be at least 2 new stores because there's at least 5 stores that have been closed down for about a year. So I've been waiting for those empty slots to come out with something new. But unfortunately, the only thing new was a shitty Dubai chocolate store and a Pokemon vending machine. Now, let me tell you something about the Dubai chocolate store, alright? That shit is mad expensive. They have exotic drinks and foods. And also, the Dubai chocolate costs $41 a bar. There's nothing even laced inside of it. It's just a normal chocolate bar made out of fucking ramen. I can't make that shit up to you. And sure, there were some exotic monsters and Red Bulls, which I did buy. As a matter of fact, I bought 4 new different types of Red Bulls, and guess the price. Guess the fucking price. When the dude rang it all up, it came out to $42, dude, for 4 energy drinks. I could have fucking shipped them from Japan myself and it would have cost at least $20 less. This shit is so fucking crazy to me, dude. Malls are actually just scams. Now, let's say you want to go to a Sephora or one of those Indian fragrance places and just test out some colognes and maybe buy one for yourself. Well, good luck buying them because they cost $20-40 more than what you can buy them for online. They actually mark up the prices so fucking much to a degree that's low-key unbelievable. I understand you're trying to make a profit, but that is just straight robbery, bro. And it's like that for every single store in the mall. I remember one time I was buying some pants at Zumiez, right? And, I did tap to pay. And by the way, they were $70. $70 for a pair of pants. They better protect me from bullets at that fucking point. You know what I mean? But still. So they cost $70. And so I did tap to pay one time. And it said it didn't go through. But not only did it not go through, it double charged my shit. And it didn't go through. And so I'm standing there $140 short without any pants. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck is going on? And it was the workers' fault, right? It was the workers' fault. And they told me that, and they were like, oh, my bad, man. Here's some free stickers. And I shoved those free stickers up my ass, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because what the fuck am I supposed to do? And, of course they give me my money back, but still, it was a very stressful time for me. And I'm not sure if the worker was half an idiot or he was new, but how is that happening at a mall? Don't you do that every single day? And talking about mall employees, what about the people who just stand out in the hallways of the mall and just beg to shine your shoes or sell you some random fucking fake Labubu knockoff? Why are they trying to sell you products? Why don't you get your own store? What do you have a little booth for? Is that regulated? Is that sanctioned? How are they just doing that inside of a mall? It's kind of the same vibe as whenever you're eating at a Dairy Queen or a Wendy's and a homeless dude comes up to you asking for food. Are you allowed to be in here? What are you doing in this mall right now? I didn't know we had street hustlers in the middle of a fucking government square. You know what else I think is kind of questionable? The fact that those stores can just go and sell fake fucking products, dude. You can walk into a designer store and purchase something for $500 and it'll be fake. And that's legal. They're legally selling that shit. How are you able to buy fake Prada at a fucking Copt or some shit like that, malls are low-key sketch, dude. I feel like I'm also gonna run into my ops every time I'm there and I don't even have ops. And I know it's a nice fucking place and maybe I'm just schizophrenic, but it's still kind of weird. I get that vibe sometimes, if they're allowed to sell fake products and have have like side hustles in the mall, they might as well just have my ops in there too. And also, here's just a little side note thing. Today when I tried to buy Pokemon packs, right? So I got the one pack and then I tried to buy another and the machine fucking broke. Like it just broke. It just stopped working. Like I broke the Pokemon dispensary machine. Like how? I was browsing and it fucking broke. Like fuck the scalpers, bro. They can't even make the vending machines right. That's just a level of care they really have at the mall, dude. Like malls are honestly starting to creep their way up to like the public places I don't want to be at the most. It's probably right behind like a movie theater, just because, you know, I've already made a video about my opinion on movie theaters, you know. And you know, maybe I just have social anxiety or whatever the fuck people call it these days. And yeah, sure, whatever. I might think that everybody's staring at me everywhere I go, but that's not just me. That is genuine fact, and I don't know why. And at the mall, it's no different, dude. When I went to the mall earlier today, literally every single person and their mother took a look at me once or twice, glancing over. And when I was sitting down to eat pretzel bites, because that's the only thing I was like not afraid to eat, I saw people staring, dude. I saw people look at me and like, you know, not trying to sound crazy or anything, but I noticed. And when I noticed, you know, they stopped looking. So maybe I'm just like a super fucking like stunning looking person, but you guys have seen me in my video, so you know that's not the case. But the main point that I'm trying to get to here is that I don't really feel comfortable in malls or in mall situations. And another thing that kind of pisses me off about these malls is that they have the miraculous power to not have the one thing that you went there to fucking look for. Like it is actually fucking spectacular, the ability they have to make anything disappear that was semi-useful to you. Like if there was a store that only sold underwear and you went there looking for underwear, they would be shut the fuck down, you know what I mean? Like that's just how these malls in America are. And it's not just the one in Tallahassee. I've been to the one in Melbourne, the one in Orlando, the one in Miami. They're all the same, you know? Or maybe it's just a Florida thing because I haven't been to one outside of Florida. And I also remember one time asking my mother if malls were as disappointing when she was younger, and she was like, no dude, malls used to be like the goated spots in like the entire world. Like if you had a boring ass town but you had a mall, everybody would hang out at that mall. And like I just can't picture that anymore, dude. Like there's never a time in my life, and granted I'm 19 years old, so my life hasn't really been that long, but there's not a single point in my life where I can remember a mall being like a spectacular place. And you know one thing that also happened to me today when I went to the mall? Suspiciously, when I was going down the escalator, it was the first time all day my shoe came untied. Coincidence? Fuck no. I know I sound crazy, like I know I probably sound like Dash's teacher in The Incredibles, but dude, my shoe came untied only on the escalator that day, and it was crazy. I remember looking at it and I was like, dude, what is going on with this place? And not to mention, the GameStop didn't even have any fucking Pokemon in it. Like the reason why GameStop is going out of business is probably because they don't have the products that you're fucking looking for, just like every other store in the mall. And earlier I talked about buying 4 like Japanese Red Bull drinks, and I was thinking about making it into a video, but then I was like, dude, how shitty of a video would that be? Just me drinking 4 drinks and going, it's pretty good. And then just ending the fucking video, dude. Like, I was honestly a fucking idiot for thinking that would be a good video idea. But back to the point. So every time I've walked into a mall, there's always been like 10 empty rooms that they're not using. And that's like a lot of space, you know? That's like a lot of wasted space. And I'm like, well, are the people just like holding on to it, waiting for the highest bidder or something like that for like a spot in the mall? Or are they really that poor to where they can't afford to have more businesses? Because how would that even work, you know what I mean? Like, wouldn't a mall get the percentage of it? What's the point of having an empty lot in a mall? Like, wouldn't you want as much as possible to keep customers coming back? So all the wasted rooms to me feels so weird, and I honestly think they got something sketch going on. Like, there's an old Hollister room, and it's like a massive room, dude. If I'm not sure if you guys have ever been inside like a mall in America, the Hollister rooms are fucking huge. And the one that's in Tallahassee has been locked down for a long time. But the crazy thing is, I've seen people go in there before, even though it was shut down. So that kind of like, you know, it's low-key suspicious. And if you don't hear from me again, just know I'm not suicidal. You know, I have nothing planned like that, not yet. And so, you know, just fair warning. But yeah, man, I be seeing people sneak into those back rooms. And again, I know I sound crazy when I say this, but low-key might need to investigate that. But yeah, guys, that's been this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, share it with your friends, all that fun YouTube stuff. And I hope you guys like these daily videos too. I know they're not performing super well, but you know, I still like doing them. It gets me motivated to like actually get up out of bed. And I know what you're probably thinking, like, yeah, so forward to having like a real job, but still, you know, uploading daily kind of feels good. And also, sorry for being slow on streams. It's just, you know, I've been live for basically 60 hours a week, dude. Like, I know it's not even possible, but still. Or it might even be. I don't know how many hours are in a week. Actually, it's definitely a lot more than 60 now that I'm thinking about it. Let's just ignore I said that. Hope you guys have a good time. Hope you guys liked the video, and I'll see you.